Hi! Oh, I'm finally making a video and a new update of this experiment that I'm having now, this fast. And where to begin? So I think this is the 4th day since I began the fast, or 5th day, I don't know, I'm not really counting. But what has happened is that I was feeling so weak already on the 2nd day, at the end of the 2nd day, which was the last video I posted, that I couldn't gather strength to do my rubbings, my massage with aged urine, and all the other things that I wanted to do to support my detox process. The detox was going really full speed in my body, and so I decided to eat a little fruit to gather a little energy and use that energy to continue with enemas and rubbings. So that's what I did. I kind of took a break for about 2 hours, where I just fruits. I had some fruits, more like liquids, smoothie that I had. I think it was a strawberry banana leftover from the other smoothie that I had before the fast, and a couple of bananas. And then I lay down and rested so I could gather some strength, and then I woke up with more strength, and I could continue doing my rubbings and enemas, and I think it was a good decision. It felt good, although I'm kind of like, I feel like I failed because I wanted to go, full power, just keep on going without eating anything and without drinking any water as well. But as you can see, I'm already very skinny to begin with. So for me, engaging into a urine fast or any kind of fast is really, really very hard. I don't know how I did all these previous fasts before, like the last one who lasted 8 days. I don't know how I did it. And the one before that, or two fasts before that, I had a very long one that lasted for 14 days. I don't know, don't ask me, I don't know how I did it. I just remember I was so weak, like never in my life. I was for several days, for probably up to the 8th or 9th day of that 14-day urine fast. I was so weak, I couldn't even speak, that I think it traumatized me. I have like a trauma from that experience, that I don't want to be going through the same torture again. So I was scared that the 2nd day now in this fast that I would get so weak as well that I couldn't have any energy, not even to stand up. So that's why I said, okay, let's put the little fruit inside my body and go slowly. And this is what I've been doing. I'm kind of fasting on fruits these past 2 days, but very little amount, like really just 1 plate of fruit per day. And another thing, I got my period, my menstruation 2 days ago, so that kind of also put me out of balance, or I wasn't expecting it. I'm not really counting, so I'm really regular with my menstruation, with my cycle, but I didn't pay attention when it was going to happen. So, well, I guess all of that kind of interfered in my I know, it's in the end I'm making up excuses too. I made up excuses in my mind to not go on with this torture, I want to continue, and I want to make this like an experiment, to just take day by day and not be rigid in the sense that it has to be a certain way, it has to be done like this. I want to listen to my body and take day by day after day and just follow what feels good at the moment, at every instance. And well, so far my idea, but it can change, I don't know how I'm going to feel, is to eat less and less over this weekend, just fruits, and starting Monday do a dry fast, make it dry, but don't drink anything. I will be collecting my urine though to use on enemas, and I think I'll be drinking my urine, because if I'm drinking my urine, it's not that I'm putting anything external from the outside, foreign material into my body. So for me this also matches to my version of a dry fast. I'm not adding more water from an external source. I'm just cycling my own waters. And also something very important, I felt like I've been having this amazing clarity in my mind. Also there's this amazing connection with my heart, with my soul, and I'm having these conversations like at night especially. I can't sleep. I'm getting at night these very nice, beautiful, blissful states of awareness and happiness. It's just like waves that go woo woo and higher and higher and higher, and it's like I understand things so clearly, what is going on in my body, and it's like I'm starting to talk with my soul, and my soul is speaking to me, not with words. I don't hear like strange sounds or voices. It's like knowing. It's like a knowing, like a state of full awareness. And I'm even writing. I have written a lot. I think it's becoming a book. And I will, of course, share all of that with you. I was actually planning to write this in a comment that after all the comments you have been posting on this video, that I felt inspired to answer and to write, and it turned out to be a whole book or beginning of a book. So I might write a book and share it with you guys, and of course for free. I'm not interested in money or in selling anything, and what I really want is us all to be happy. I really want us all to be free, us all to be enlightened, to reach our highest potential, and this is really my main goal with why I am doing this crazy things. And there's so much I want to share. But the first thing and the new thing that I got talking with my soul, with my heart, was that it is very important during a time of fasting to move the body. And I've been neglecting this. I've been really not paying attention to this. I'm a very lazy person, I have to admit. Really, even though I look skinny and athletic probably, but I'm very lazy to do any kind of sport. And I was also lacking the motivation to be active, and I have realized that it was emotional, it was mental and emotional. Some emotional blockages were there from past traumatic experiences in my life, and that were kind of blocking me to really open myself to life again. Like a part of me didn't want to live anymore, or didn't, had given up, or given up hope. And another part of me is still like the one, my essence, I am, since I am a little child, this very happy and positive person who wants to save the world and conquer everything with love and embrace everyone is still there, and that's really my essence. But there was this other part that had kind of given up on life, on everything. And so during this time of cleansing of my body, readjusting, recalibrating, thanks to me not interfering with digestion, especially from cooked foods, from foods that are difficult to digest for me, allowed my body to kind of, the settings moved. I felt like just in these 2 days where I was not eating anything, and then also the third day where I gave myself a little bit of, I cheer up my mental state and emotional state with some sugar from fruits, practically, that I made myself happy and more energy. That also helped me to, something is opening in me and breaking through blockages. And this was the message that I got early this morning or late at night last evening, that I have to do, the best would be yoga practices. And I am wanting to do the Kriya Yoga postures, which are 18 different postures, and it's supposed to be the highest form of yoga, or I don't know, but that's what I heard of and heard from. And it's funny because next to my bed sat, underneath a book I was reading, and I left it for many months. Underneath it was the book of Babaji and the 18 Kriyas. Isn't it funny? I was just getting the message, do some yoga, do some physical activity. This is also very important during a fast, for cleansing the body, for dealing with parasites. It's not just the diet, it's not just the purification of the body through what we eat or don't eat, what I eat or don't eat, but also making it flexible, like moving, like allowing the liquids to circulate, or starting to move, breaking through blockages, obstacles, like that, with physical movement. It's very important. And also going outside for walks barefoot on nature, which I was also not doing because I was feeling so weak. Go outside, look at the sun gaze, stargaze, breathe fresh air, oxygen. So these thoughts came to me, and it was like, wow, and I felt more happiness and more happiness, waves growing up, and so it was like a confirmation. Yes, and also the willing, the desire, the motivation to engage in physical activity, which I didn't have before. And I think this fast broke, unblocked some emotional blockages I was having there that inhibit me from craving for doing some physical activity. And it was very early in the morning, and if I would have been alone in my apartment, but of course my husband was sleeping next to me, I just wanted to jump out of bed and put some loud music and start dancing, and then do my Kriya Yoga postures. But then it was so amazing how universe works, that first thing in the morning when I wake up, I look at besides my bed, and there is this book underneath the other book. It was exactly the book I needed to read about the Kriya Yoga postures. I just opened the book. It's actually the story of Babaji, But at the end of the book, the last chapters are the 18 postures of Kriya Yoga, very well detailed and explained. So I am starting today with my Kriya Yoga practices, and I'm really, I can't wait to do them. And I'll be combining this physical activity with my rubbings, which I also want to do daily, not really neglect that. I have neglected them yesterday, the whole day, and I regret that. I really want to do them diligently every day for at least an hour, 2 hours, maybe even better, 3 hours a day. This is also a nice physical activity because I do them standing and rubbing constantly all my skin all over my body. And I feel like this is also like making my everything connect, all my cells connect, bring more elasticity, and I feel that the connection, making this whole unit become a whole unit again, you know, through breaking through obstacles of toxins, of storages that are there, that are inhibiting the proper connection. I feel that creating this connection again is very important in making, like recalibrating the body to have an energy flow that is gonna make this free energy device start functioning like it is, a free energy device. And I'm gonna start Monday with this program I have in mind of Kriya Yoga. Well, I'm starting already today with Kriya Yoga, but of dry fasting and plus my yoga, plus going out in nature for walks. And I have the suspicion, we will see, but I am thinking that this is gonna make the experience of a fast and of going through the detox phase much more easy than it has been in all my previous fasts, because all the previous fasts, all the previous experiences, I was not doing any physical activity, almost anything, so besides the rubbings, but it was not really that much, so we'll see. So this was what I was wanting to share in the first place, because I know some of you, or many of you, are engaging as well into fasts, and this is so great. This is so great that we are doing this together. I feel like we are really supporting each other and making, by us putting out our intentions and energy in this together at the same time, we're kind of making it much easier for all of us, like I don't know, like something in the ether is changing because of all our intentions focused on the same goal together. And we are doing it, we're making it happen together. My husband just brought me flowers. He just got home and he brought me these beautiful flowers to cheer me up. Because he knows how difficult it is for me, how much I'm struggling with not eating and staying strong in spite of all this weakness that sometimes I'm going through. You know, the detox is going like up and down on waves. Sometimes I'm feeling like really like going through a torture. And other times I'm feeling up, and these waves of beautiful energy and happiness are flowing through. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being with me, and a special thanks to everyone who's also doing a fast right now, who's also giving it her best to cleanse his body, and become a better version, become a better conduit of light, of the light of God, of our divine spark, of the love in our hearts. because I believe that we are all making this together. We are all really supporting each other and supporting God, the energy of love, light, to conquer all the darkness in this world, in this universe, in this place, starting with here, our own world, our own bodies, our own place. That's the way we can only start. And I see many of you are also engaging in fasts and are commenting, sharing your experiences, and this is so touching and this is so motivating for me, and I think we are all really making it easy for each other and for all of us with what we are doing, and in the amounts we can do. It doesn't matter if if you can only go for a certain amount of hours on a stretch. It doesn't matter. I also have to be more compassionate with myself and forgiving if I have failed my idea of how this fast had to be, and I have eaten some fruits here and there. I have to, first of all, I think, love myself. I think love for oneself is the most important aspect of bringing back love, God's love, into this planet. So this has to always be very high. This has to, I have to pay a lot of attention that love in the first place towards me and consequently towards everything in the universe is at its highest level possible. Love and happiness. So thank you so much, and I'm sending you all my love. I will do my best to keep these videos going, and know that even if I'm not here as often as I wish I could, sharing my videos with all of you, I am in my heart, I am in your hearts, I am here in silence, in this space where we don't need cameras, we don't need images, we don't need words. I am sending you all this light, all this love, all the time. I'm connected, we are one, and I love you.